All right, so welcome back. No time has passed whatsoever,
At all.
and you guys spent the next. It probably takes you, the better part of the day to switch over the fucking engineering components to rebuild the exterior of the ship, respray it.
So I got a full
But
rest while Rufus did all that?
yeah, you guys are fine. Rufus is out doing the engineering.
Yes, yes.
Anus is on the computer registering the ship, and you are now the proud owners of the Bridge Burner,
Ooh.
registered to Bad Dudes Inc.,
I like it.
aka Frank's Fluids.
Love it.
Me
You
too.
guys, you guys happy to have a ship?
Yes.
Kinda. A little bit.
A proper vessel.
Anus doesn't really have emotions, but
Me heart brimming. A brand new ship right off the line for us.
All right.
Gonna see what St. John thinks about it.
oh yeah, I
So
forgot about that kid.
you guys get in your ship and fire up the engines again. And as the Bridge Burner leaves the isolated android and shit,
Make
isolated asteroid floating in the diaspora, we see its engines fire up and blast away silently in the vacuum of space. As the camera remains stationary, another chunk of orbiting rock passes in front of it, fading to black. We fade back up in the office of Eileen Resora. We see her from behind, long golden hair tumbling down her back and over the back of her desk chair. On a pair of vid screens in front of her, we see many faces, Edge Corp executives and leaders of the prophecies of Calistrad. None of them look happy. We zoom in past the vid screens and we see the empty stand that used to hold the replica of the Oliphant, the culmination of years of hard work and research, not to mention a physical manifestation of her immortal soul. We zoom back out over her shoulders as the call ends, seeing those shoulders slump in dejection. She reaches onto her desk, picking up a family picture that is sitting there. She rubs her thumb over the image of Nat in Lederhosen as a solitary tear falls down her cheek. She turns quickly with a scream, hurling the picture directly into the camera as we fade out to the sound of breaking glass. We come back up in an office, dimly lit with purple hues. Several heavily armed and armored drow females stand around, hands on weapons, in a state of vigilance. Another, much more scantily clad drow female is holding a datapad before Lord St. John. On the screen, we see images of Deminda and the other drow slaughtered on a distant asteroid. Lord St. John's face shows no emotion as he reaches into a drawer in his desk and removes a pistol, placing it against the scantily clad woman's head and pulling the trigger. Blood splatters the camera and begins dripping down as we hear Lord St. John saying, "Find me, Gifavrai cast, now! 20,000 credits dead. 50,000 if I get the pleasure of killing him myself. And somebody, clean this mess up!" The blood covers the camera completely, fading to black. We rise one more time in the new home office of Tarika. Her trusty wrench sits on her desk as she stands in front of a whiteboard, covered in words, many of which are crossed out. She holds in her hand a small jar of pickled octopi-like creatures, popping one in her mouth and looking over her failed attempts. As we focus on the whiteboard, we can read the words that are crossed off. Take it to the limit. Turn it and burn it. Chocolate chip pancakes. This was crossed out, and there's a big X through it, too. Suddenly, she jumps slightly, setting down the jar and wiping her fingers on her coveralls. She picks up a marker and writes a phrase on the board, smiling to herself. She circles the phrase and takes a seat back on her desk, kicking her feet up and grabbing the jar. We hear her slurping them down as the camera pans back to the whiteboard. Circled in marker is her new catchphrase. Fly it like you stole it. End of book 1.
Amazing.
I love it when she says that.
I hated it.
Awesome.
Bravo, Craig. Bravo.
That was
Yes.
that was 2 fucking bourbons deep last night. I'm far deeper than that now, and I couldn't fucking read my own writing.
Fantastic.
I love it when
Better
she
than
says
Sam's
that.
writing.
Chocolate chip cookies. I might just say that.
Chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh yeah, that's what I. Yeah.
Big X through that one.
Chocolate chip.
I'm gonna
Fly
bust
like you
the.
stole it.
Fly
is
it
perfect.
like you stole it.
I'm gonna bust Tarika's chops for that one forever.
Well,
I was gonna
I love
use
it.
fucking fly free or die, and I was like, oh, dude, fly it like you stole it's way fucking cooler.
Much
that should
better.
be the name of our
Heck yes.
campaigning show now.
Not to toot my own horn, but I was pretty happy when I came
Oh,
up with
I
that. I
love it.
Toot that
Me
shit.
too.
You get 1 toot for that, Craig. That was good.
I told
One
you.
toot.
We have a ship. We have 22 build points to alter our ship.
Don't forget, you also need build points to run a business if you're going to continue running a business, which is kind of the point of.
Oh, so we got to use them to buy cargo to flip it?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Or we could steal cargo. Just saying. We're pretty good at that. That could be our business.
Anyways.
Professional thieves.
Book 2 is called Merchants of. Oh shit, this isn't going to work. Merchants of the
Pull
Void.
it back towards your face. There you go.
Merchants of the Void, where we will be meeting many fantastic new characters and having many great adventures.
Fantastical.
And
Book
and
2 of 6, mind you.
book 2 of 6, yes, lots of adventure to go. I haven't read all the books yet. There's so much adventure left to go. But
Oh yeah, and I know you're gonna get the good part.
no, go ahead.
You're just gonna say experience. I thought that's what you're gonna say.
No, we're not done. If you still got some play in
Nice.
you.
Oh, I thought we were done.
Yeah.
I got play in me. Hell yeah.
Still, I'm good for a little bit still.
I could clear my schedule till next week, so
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Fine.
a couple jobs or whatever.
I'm
I'm
telling you
all-
right now, if we're in the playing week by week basis now, I'm gonna be fucking. I'm gonna have a heart attack, but in 2 weeks. So enjoy the end of the campaign.
It's all right.
Somebody else can take over. The Hero Lab's paid for another 6 months, so you guys got that long to play on me.
We'll prop you up in the chair and do a voiceover. I got the tech to do it.
Give my computer to Sam, and Sam can run it. Maybe you can actually just use Roll20 instead of needing to use 15 different devices and apps. And he can play Baldur's Gate. What's that so fucking-
Actually, yeah, that'd be nice.
if I end up dead, tell the cops, dude. 'Cause Sam's gonna kill me. For $40 a computer and Baldur's Gate.
And that half a bottle of bourbon. Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
There's not.
It's
There
gone.
is no longer a half a bottle of bourbon.
She gone.
There's still plenty of bourbon left, but it's not a half a bottle anymore. Yeah, I'll wait for Tommy. He's probably fucking shitting and puking and jacking it.
I'm just going to refill my cocktail, so I'm listening. So carry.
All right.
Craig, is the Merchants of the Void cover the one with the Yosoki and the ship? I'm just looking up. I'm trying to. Okay, I'm trying to pull
Yes.
a thumbnail of it now so I can add it. Okay.
Yeah.
God
How
damn,
is
that tastes
bourbon
good.
so good.
Tastes so good once it hits your lips.
Is this your
It's-
lips?
Oh shit.
It's amazing. Like some booze that you take a sip of, and it's like this shit's like just fucking delicious, devastatingly, dangerously delicious. Dave, you wouldn't know anything about that, right? You know.
I had
That's how I find that cognac now. I find that cognac very fucking delicious.
I used to be devastatingly delicious, deviously. I forget all the words you said, but yeah, I used to be that delicious. If that's what you meant, Craig.
It is. I'm proud of you, Dave.
I used to cover the top of my head in red wax and just let dudes fucking rip me open and suck me. Never mind. That's for another night.
Try it out.
Try it out. You want to come on over? Try it out. Try it out.
There's the red wax,
Oh shit.
just dripping red wax.
Slutty
It's
little
definitely not plastic. All right.
Yeah.
Jed left now.
Fucking everyone left us. Everyone that we ever cared about just leaves us.
I mean, Jed and Sam.
Yeah.
Tom, what's that say about how do you feel now, Tom?
Tom
Did
never
that-
loved
did that
us.
hurt?
It's great.
Tom never loved us.
Rufus
I
feels
only love people that don't constantly get sick and die.
Aw.
well, not dead yet.
So
Prove it.
let's get back to this red wax. What was that all about?
The Maker's Mark.
Dave, yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if Maker's Mark has the red wax.
The top of the top of the bottle.
Yeah. And
Talking
Dave-
about Dr. Hack's teeth.
Yeah. Too many crayons. You got to be careful eating those crayons.
All right, so you guys take off, and as you're flying through space, you get a message on your comm unit, Agnes, and it is from Tarika.
Hello?
No, it's just a message.
Yeah, no, I always say, every time I get a text, I always say hello. Even when I go to the ATM, I talk to the ATM. It's just polite. I'm a robot. That's what we do. It's because I'm a robot.
I'm going to assume that you have let her know that things have gone well, because I forgot to ask if you're in a caller, but you told her that already.
I did it off camera, yeah.
She sits at her desk in her new home office, rolling the worm screw of her trusted wrench back and forth between her webbed fingers. She says, well, this ain't exactly what I had in mind when I said we were fixing to go independent, but I'm glad y'all made it off that rock without too many bullets in your brisket. And hey, it was Lord St. John that shirked the deal. So, as far as I'm concerned, y'all the proud new owners of a cargo hold big enough for a stuffed missile. Rice-a-rolla. It's a dinosaur.
Rice-a-roni.
Yeah.
Heard.
Anyways, I'm working on getting you guys all set up here, but since you're out there in the diaspora, why don't you head to one of the settlements and try to find some work? Make a couple creds quick while I find you guys a quality job. Anyway, that's it. Take it to God damn it. It's gonna be really hard. Really hard. Fly it like you stole it.
I love it when she says that.
Me too.
Now, what was that thing you said earlier? The cargo hold was like as big as like what, like a bigger cargo hauler or something, like some other kind of ship.
Doubles
Your
our
ship
capacity.
your ship looks like you can only carry two BP or two
Yeah, but
lots,
it can carry
but you
double.
can carry 4 lots, so you can carry double what it appears.
What does that equate to in tons of berries?
I think a lot is 50 tons.
A metric shit ton.
Ooh.
So you guys
So
can
200
carry
tons of
200
berries?
tons of
Yeah,
items.
buddy.
There are Rufus especially would know this being from the diaspora. There are multiple settlements throughout it. There's Broken Rock, which you guys that Satisfactory is that takes place in
That's the
Broken Rock.
pirate settlement, right?
That you correct. There's the Cairn, the
The free
Giant's
captain.
Toe, and the Refuge. There's those are the 4 settlements that are closest to you. There's also Rufus is from the diaspora from what are those dwarven ships called? The
Star Citadels.
Star Citadels. There's all sorts of stuff, but those are the 4 settlements that you find yourself closest to. If you would like to look any of them up online, feel free.
I think we just
Broken
wing
Rock.
it, right? Giant's toe it is.
The Giant's Toe.
No, I don't know. I'm just saying it.
I like that. I like that approach.
Just wing it.
We're looking for work. We don't know anything about any of the spots. Just go.
Okay, so you guys, I'm not going to make you roll because you're already in the diaspora. So, damn it. You guys, fill some dead air for a second while my drunk ass tries to find something.
So, anyways, Craig's pretty wasted, huh? Let's talk about Craig.
You piece of shit.
You didn't say what I had to talk about.
That's like last episode when I was like, "Hey, fill some dead air," and Tom filled it by asking me 700 questions.
Oh shit. So do you guys think we could outfit, I mean if it's not too many build points, but we could outfit the cargo hold with some like lights and do like a little DJ booth in the corner, kind of like dance hall? Or is that
We don't have a vacant bay, do we?
We could just do that in our holographic recreation chamber.
Well, I want it big enough. I mean, I want it big enough.
Isn't
to
that
hold at
like
least
a
those people.
holodeck? Like a
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
Star Trek holodeck?
It's like the danger room.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a holodeck. That's sweet too.
Hey,
I'm
ladies.
talking 'cause-
I got
The thing about holodecks is something's always going wrong with them.
Yeah. Oh, good. So
Every
this is
fucking-
what you guys know about the Giant's Toe. There's currently no text in this page. You can search for the page title in other pages, or search the related logs, but you do not have permission to create this page.
Nice.
We've gone
So
plaid.
that's what you guys know about the Giant's Toe.
That's
The
interesting.
Giant's Toe, I'm going to say, is a long cylindrical piece of rock that looks like a giant's toe. It has the settlement on it.
So it's not just
There
a
you go.
clever name. Okay.
It's not just a clever name.
The shitty Beatles.
The
Hey,
shitty.
fuck you guys.
Sammy gets it.
All right. Now, I'm going to use the rule. I pre-rolled some stuff, and then I have. You guys are going to roll to do the rest of it. So to find cargo, is it you can use diplomacy to do it in face to face. You can use computers, or if you have a relevant profession, you can try to talk me into that. But I'm going to need. There are 4 checks. There are 4 of you.
Oh.
I'm going to have each of you roll one of these checks. So you guys can decide. I need a diplomacy, a computers, or a profession. You tell me who's rolling it.
Does that affect the type of cargo, or is that just whatever? Like,
Oh, that's the stuff that I
Okay.
I rolled for.
well, I'm just asking because my life science is high. So if we do life science, I was hoping to get do human trafficking. That's the only reason I ask. If we get sex workers, but it's not.
yeah.
It's not important.
You guys can pick up some spare lot lizards too. Lot lizards on the Giant's Toe are world renowned for their herpes.
What was the check? What's the check for though? To determine what?
No, to
If we-
find cargo.
To find
Yeah.
find cargo.
To find cargo.
Can we double?
Can I do that psychically? Since my profession is a psychic, open my mind to the energies of the world around us.
I don't think what's your range on that?
millions of
Well,
miles.
I mean, if I mean, this is just my
Oh.
profession, so it's not like there's a.
Right, but how far do your psychic powers go? Like, is it
Oh
60?
no, like, well, there's a difference between telepathy and just being a psychic. Of course, psychic is just something I made up as my profession. So I couldn't tell you that. That's a
Could have lied. Not too
Well,
late to
Well,
lie.
you guys decide who's going to roll the, like, figure out your pluses. I will let you use that,
Rufus,
even though I
or
think
Jack, what's
Well,
it's a
your
little
Jack,
bit.
You guys have good
Yeah.
views and stuff. So.
Obviously, knowing I'm going into this, I could meditate for 1 minute and get my sidereal influence for diplomacy, right?
Absolutely.
So
Yeah,
what does that put your plus to, Jack?
That puts my plus to 8 plus 1d6 on a
So
diplomacy check.
9 to 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 10-minute thing, or is it all day or a 10-minute on my fucking thing here?
Rufus gets a plus 12 to computers if you guys want that all day.
Oh yeah.
So we got possibly a plus. What was your
9 to
high,
14.
Jed? Possibly a 14.
My
We got
high
a
is a
12.
14.
I can also use a paradox too if you really want to make sure for whatever this is. We
Use
get
that
to.
one, dude. Get that one out of the way.
Can we use the same thing? Can two people use the same check, or is it each person does a separate check?
He's saying we select one person to
there's-
roll it up.
One person is rolling.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
I gotcha.
Well, I could buff the shit out of my. I'll tell you what I could do. I could do computers or engineering at 13, but bonus. If I can't remember which ones you said, Craig. I'm sorry.
Computers was one of them. So we got a plus
Okay.
13. That's, I think, the highest guarantee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good bet.
All right, go ahead and roll me that, Dave.
So just roll
Agnes,
4d20
excuse
and
me.
then.
No,
you're
roll a
good.
one d20, and then add 14 to it, or 13 to it, or whatever it was.
I'm sorry.
Can someone assist?
Oh, there you go.
Sure, one person can assist.
Rufus.
Rufus rolls a 26 on the assist.
And
right.
I botched that. It's 12, not 13. Do I get +1 or +2 from roofers?
2,
Okay, so now it's 14.
right?
'Cause
It's +2 on an aid.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the record, it's 14 because I botched the fucking the math. So d20. Oh, it's a dirty 20. That was rough.
Hey, you managed to find cargo.
Nice.
Who wants to roll next? I need a 1d4.
Do it, Agnes. You found it.
No, this
yeah.
is the next.
Oh.
This is the next roll.
That's why I
Agnes
was
is out.
confused. That's why I was confused. Okay, sorry.
I'll
Who
roll.
wants to roll this? All right.
Agnes can aid me though, like I aided her.
What'd you roll, Agnes?
The last roll was a dirty 20. 6 + 14.
Okay. Go ahead and roll, Tom.
Am I aiding?
D4.
Oh, sorry.
Nope.
Okay.
23.
You're gonna roll a D.
I was gonna say a
D4.
D4. That's a lot.
Oh shit!
That's
Sorry, dude.
That's crazy.
That
4.
is very 4. Okay.
Liar.
You would have gotten to add, because Dave rolled so high. You could have added one more or subtracted one lot from that, but you can hold 4 lots. So that's his extra success did nothing, because
Okay.
if you took 5 lots of items, you couldn't carry 5 lots. So you roll the maximum amount of lots that you can carry, 4. Who's next? Jack or Nat? I need another D4 roll.
I'll fucking do it, I guess.
Don't mess it up, Jack.
3.
Okay. Okay. And last roll, I need a D8 from Nat.
8.
Nailed it.
Roll that again.
Ooh.
Why? Why?
Because he said so.
6.
Because I said so, bitch.
We're gonna find some cool stuff.
All right. All right. So you guys find a company in a Giant's Toe called Rock Gardens. who have developed a product that they call Space Shrooms. This is a particular type of fungus that is popular amongst miners. Rufus, you've probably heard of this before. It's popular amongst miners in the diaspora as eating strips of it, almost like eating a jerky, provide quick and lasting energy that allows you to keep working for longer and longer.
Yeah, dude.
They found a buyer on Akaton who is interested in feeding them to scrappers that they employ. They just need someone to get them there. Enter you guys. I
So
forgot the name of the ship.
Burning bridges.
So the bridge burner.
So we're gonna
So
sell.
you guys
What's the
Space
name
up
of
with
the
these.
stimulant again?
What's that?
What's the name of the stimulant again?
It's not a stimulant. It's a food called Space Shrooms that you find a company that's named Rock Gardens. They already have secured a buyer on Akaton. All you guys need to do is pick up these 4 lots of shrooms. You're spending 12 BP to do it.
You know who likes space shrooms is miners. They're like
Because
ER.
because Sam rolled that D8 first, and then what'd you roll? A 6?
Yep.
So you are getting 14 BP minus 2 BP because it's in the same system. You are set to make 28 BP off of this.
Ooh.
Sorry, 28 minus 12. You're set to end this with 16 more BP than you started if everything goes according to plan.
Is that huge or
Because-
what? That's huge.
It's huge.
We have 22
What do you mean
to our
is that
name
huge?
now.
You have 22. You're spending 12 to make 28, so you're ending up 16 over. Great fucking roll, dude. Like seriously, great roll.
Yeah,
Making
dude.
bank
I think
on
I
the
did
first
all-
one. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Let's not fuck it up.
Because that price that you rolled, that 14 is per. Oh wait, that's per lot. 12 per lot. That dude, I screwed that up major. 12 times 4 isn't 28, it's 48.
We're gonna get rich.
Damn.
So that's 36 that you are going to be coming out ahead upon if you sell these.
Dude, we
Yeah,
could take
we-
another ship and put it on our ship and connect them and have 2 ships. This is gonna be awesome.
So
The
you
bridge-
guys meet
the
Why,
up.
bridge
why, do,
builder.
why do we need Tarika when Agnes is lining up jobs like this?
Because she's family. Because she's family, Jack. You wouldn't understand.
Jackie, because she cracks oysters on her stomach with rocks that she keeps in pouches. Jack,
Just you wait.
shit.
Who's
Just
gonna
you
come
wait
up-
before,
I suppose that's kind of cute.
before long? Her saying's gonna be, "Drive it like you own the whole fleet."
I was gonna say who's gonna come.
Retarded.
Who's gonna come up with catchphrases if we don't have her, Jack?
Yeah, Nat, you lose a level for that
No.
terrible joke, dude. That was horrible. Nat,
No,
not
we'll
you,
make it-
Agnes. Agnes, you're beautiful and I love you. Nat, you're a dumb moth piece of shit.
You
Aw.
motherfucker, you.
Level 2.
All right. So you guys have procured your latest shipment. Jack, I need a DC-10 piloting to plot your course.
Plus
Not
1
hard at all.
for the codex.
That almost was hard. That's a 13.
All right. You are able to plot it. Give me 1d6 to travel by the drift or 1d6 plus 2 to travel conventionally.
Are we hitting the drift like we always do?
Sideways?
yeah.
Like we always do.
Like
Oh,
we
that's
always-
a 2. That's a 2.
Not bad, Jack.
That's 2 for me.
All right. I'm going to take another piss. I'll be right back.
That's 2 for me.
Oh shit.
Tom, Craig's like you on the golf course right now. It's hitting the head every 2 seconds.
Oh, I can't chase coffee with a beer, man. It's time.
That's exactly what he did. He chased coffee with like 3 or 4 glasses of Maker's Mark.
Yo, boys, we got a boat.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't even believe it.
We got a real boat.
I can't even believe it, dude.
We're kind of
Pinocchio,
awesome.
And we got
Tom,
deep ass cargo holds, technologically advanced, almost unique in the galaxy. This is too fun.
Oh yeah.
We made it less ugly. Rufus took off all those sharp edges, renamed her the Bridge Burner. Gonna fuck the galaxy
And
up.
there's a tech shop and a magic shop on board, right?
Rufus loves that tech shop, I'll tell you. And Agnes, you got your own arcane laboratory.
Is that what spot 2 is? I don't want to
Yep.
move the map around too much. Nice.
Yeah, that's the arcane laboratory.
And Nat's
That's
got
it.
2 bathrooms, so that's cool.
Yeah, Nat's got. How do you
Are
like?
those-
How do
are
you
those-
like look at bathroom 6 with the two with no divider, so you're just totally flying.
Tandem, dude.
That's
Tandem
it's
So you
shitter.
can sit while holding
Look
hands.
at you hold hands. There's no barrier
Dude,
between them.
sometimes taking a shit is scary. You gotta hold someone's hand, dude.
fucking Nat and Rufus destroying that bathroom at the same time. Ship would have to take the tidy action to clean that up.
Well, you guys have 2 days. If you want to do any downtime activities, feel free.
Oh, again with the downtime activities.
You don't have to do them.
I do. I
I'm
just
giving you the opportunity to do them if you'd like.
I
They
don't
do
like
take
reading.
some time.
I don't
And you
like
do
Yeah,
reading.
that's the
explore.
problem, is that none of us are smart enough to learn any of them ahead of time.
I did.
I need
A
to
lot-
expel
yeah.
futures.
I know I'll do the same thing I did last time.
Work
Work
out.
out.
So I got to do an athletics check for that.
Give me an athletics check. Roll higher so I don't have to wonder if you succeeded
18.
or not. There you go.
And then
Success.
and then I would go into the what is it, maintain readiness or whatever the hell it's called.
I never read that one.
It's a great one. Everyone should look at it.
You get like a week of buff or something. You said for the working.
No,
out?
it gives you like a fucking +2 on your next initiative.
Maintain, what was it?
I think it's maintain readiness. I'd have to look it up again for the exact name.
Yep.
I hope I read it right.
You keep a watchful eye on your surroundings, hoping for the best. You take up a sentry position, make regular patrols, or monitor your ship's scanners to watch for trouble. If this downtime activity is interrupted by combat, you gain +2 circumstance. So you didn't read it right.
Okay, well, either way, I'll do
Hey,
that.
you know what that is though, Jed? That's fucking tradition because we never read these fucking
I'll
things
do
right.
I'll do it anyway.
Yeah, we're good to go. And I don't think. Did you use that for your initiative bonus in the last
No,
battle?
I forgot about it.
I'll maintain equipment on my bike again.
That's so
Right.
beautiful.
The
It's so fucking beautiful.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Tech workshop is different from a science lab, right?
Yes, there is not a science lab, but there isn't that fucking number 2 is
Arcane.
arcane laboratory. What can you do with an arcane laboratory, you ask? Yeah, ask the internet. Let's see. Arcane laboratory, Starfinder.
No, I was just looking at I don't know if this is stretching it's definitely stretching the rules, but analyze sample. If I start collecting samples instead of my catalog bullshit I was trying to fucking cheat with. It
An
says
arcane laboratory contains all the tools in space necessary to craft magic items.
So we
Though
can.
the crafter must still provide the necessary raw materials.
What about
Such a laboratory reduces crafting times by half. So you guys can make regular items in the engineering or the what's number
Tech.
5?
tech workshop.
Yeah, in the tech workshop, and you can make magic items in the arcane laboratory. Pretty cool to have. If you guys get, well, I mean, you'll have tons of BP after this job. You can fucking swap out stuff too.
Is there any
can-
like prerequisites for distilling serums?
Still, in
That's-
serums, you need 2 to make 1 that does more does more healing.
you already need to have the other one. Like you need to have
Yeah.
serums in order to create another
You
one.
need to
Yeah,
have
Okay.
2
that's what I figured.
serums,
Because yeah,
and
all
it
right.
makes one that does more healing.
What are you
'cause that's
trying to
what we-
boost, Sam? I've got some
No.
healing serums if you want to borrow some.
Well, I don't have any. I won't borrow them because I want to do that exploring futures again. But that's good to
Okay.
know because when we actually do have some, like you do, have some serums in your pocket, we could attempt to make more, which is always good to have more
Okay.
healing on hand.
Yeah, it takes 2 healing potions and makes 1 more powerful healing potion.
Gotcha. I would do my exploring futures if I could. I'll do on this time. I'll do it to Agnes. I'll go up to Agnes. Agnes, I'm going to explore your future.
Good luck.
Jesus Christ. That's 3 times. 3 times in
I'm
a
not
row is
going to.
nothing. So you know what I said? I was like,
Need a new tarot deck.
the the future remains cloudy, but this much I know: in the very near future, you may feel the need to maybe handle or give away a few space mushrooms. I would just advise against it. We're making a lot of money here.
Oh, here we go again.
So
Agnes,
Cut to Agnes in the full ass cargo hold, just stuffing space shrooms into her mouth. Oh, la, la.
I can do
All the
anything.
crates are broken open.
I can do anything.
She somehow eats an entire lot of space mushrooms in the 2-day period.
Well, Agnes is gonna look to Nat sincerely and just be like, "It's okay, Nat. I understand. You know, sometimes the future is hard to see, but one thing, I don't need a tarot deck or any kind of special mysticism to know that our future, it's gonna be full of friendship and love. Even with those sassy little comments, I know it's gonna work out.
I
it's
was
so
kind of
sweet.
hoping you were gonna say money and not love and all this other squishy.
Get back in the engine room, Rufus."
How can you put a value on love, Rufus?
It's amazing that I get
Tapering.
I get so annoyed when I roll low consistently that I project it onto my character to actually piss off other characters. But that's nice. Good reaction.
Don't worry, yeah, I don't have feelings. It's okay. Does not compute.
I wasn't sure which one you wanted to use for your character, Agnes, but that's the one that I chose to use because that was
Well,
my favorite.
Yeah, dude, everyone shit on me for being purple. Everyone's purple, so if you have to do the orange one, I'll make some more. But that I love that one. Yeah, that one's dope.
That was my favorite, so that's the one that I chose out of the ones that you had selected.
Well, let's just do whatever Craig wants, I guess.
Well, I am the boss.
No, I love it. I love it. But
I'm
like I said-
fucking Bruce goddamn Springsteen. New Jersey, and I make mediocre music that a lot of people love.
Ooh, you gotta tell me to stop recording if you're gonna say some stuff like that. Oh god.
Dude, I'll take any heat that comes at me from fucking people that also live in New Jersey, dude. And don't care.
Nobody really lives while they're in New Jersey. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Now you got me doing it. So let's get to this. Let's get off this giant ass toe, and get to Akaton.
Yeah, no, you guys already were flying through.
Akaton.
So when you exit the drift around Akaton, you type the coordinates in, and it is leading to the outskirts of a city known as Kefak Depot, where a large starship graveyard can be found. And as you're orbiting, you can see that parts of that starship graveyard are in the process of being converted into a livable area, and that's where the coordinates are leading you to.
Woof.
And there was a Keshi and space goblins fighting.
How did we do that scan last time? Can we do a scan while we're landing?
Yeah. There could be a computer's check from the science officer. That's you, Agnes.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know who that is. Who's that? Oh, that's a big one. That's gonna be 19 plus a bunch of extra points. So, just say I
You
nailed it.
scan. There's tons of creatures in this environment, all moving around. You don't sense anything that's too powerful or anything, but there's
Teabags.
plenty of plenty of creatures moving around this territory or this little township.
But we don't see, as far as the coordinates we're about to land, we don't see any kind of
Place
like
with key back.
no specific building that we're aiming for. I don't know, like I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. But
No, like there's all sorts of, like they said, they're constructing buildings out of all these ruined starships that are laying around. But like there's definitely a place to land.
no, but where are we going? Do
And
we know where we're going? Like, do we? Oh, it's
yeah,
that warehouse. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry.
no, you're just looking for a place to land really, and you can find a place pretty easily.
Okay.
All right,
So-
we bring her in at lander.
So you can see that this area is mostly consists of goblins and red-skinned lizard creatures known as Akeshtis. And as you land and begin to power the ship down, an odd couple approaches the airlock. One small female goblin and a larger male Akeshti, both wearing plush hotel robes.
I hate that we're here as different characters.
It's Mark, dude.
I know, it's Mark and Quiche.
I have added them onto the ship, onto the map, standing outside of your airlock, and you can see. I didn't show you guys
Aw.
last time. There's Merc,
Mark.
Adorable.
and there's Cash.
Grinning like some fun sized.
And they are approaching your airlock and waiting outside of it.
I love this so much.
I'm gonna go approach him since I'm not part of the
Yeah.
inside joke. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
I
they're
feel
all
left
from
out.
they're from the prior campaign.
Oh, I know. I know you guys are all laughing at this. I know it's about me, whatever you guys are saying. Greetings and salutations. We are
Greetings, new friends.
we are
My name
bad
is.
dudes.
Oh, God damn it! No.
Sorry.
Sorry, we talk over each other. My name Merc, and this is my life mate Cash. We're so happy to see you. Yes, yeah. And the larger lizard creature says, "Indeed, we are, Merc. Have you brought our shipment of space shrooms from the lost ones?"
Yes, indeed, we have the cargo. Do you guys have a way of transport? Did you have arrangements to transport this?
Happy days, happy days. Food is hard to come by on this sandy planet. Yes, we get unloaded now. The little goblin like claps her hands, and people come over to start unloading you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Kesh?
I'm Cash, yes.
I should also ask, did you bring your wallet? Let's maybe talk business first before we start unloading.
Yes, if you my people will start unloading, and if you have your data pad, we'd be happy to sign over the ownership of this lot.
Rufus. And Agnes just claps.
We got the whole procedure here. I apologize. There's a couple you can initial here, and then there's an initial here. Then right here where I have it highlighted, we can initial there. And then this is just a liability in case, one of your goblins or somebody gets hurt, injuring themselves, unloading that the Bad Dudes Inc. are not liable for that injury. Are you authorized to initial thank you? Yep, all right. I apologize. This is just a formality. And yep, lastly, of course, the most important part, the transfer of credits. How are we doing that part?
Yes. Well, it appears that the unloading has started, and Rufus, you see that the order goes through. You guys get 48 credits, so add 36 or 48 BP, so add 36 BP to whatever you had at the start of this.
Nice.
58 BP, boys.
Wow.
Agnes is just gonna yell out, "Jack, they're still unloading. Gun it! Everyone on the ship!"
Junkville. Junkville be prosperous town in no time. Merc, you know I hate that name. Stellar Junction sounds so much nicer. Oh, not to Merc. Merc love Junktown. Junkville. Sorry, I forgot what I called it 2 seconds ago. This is not the first time heroes have saved us, but this is the best time, Merc thinks. Yes, this is the best time.
Maybe a Vesk ain't trying to molest you, or you ain't trying to molest the Vesk. Maybe that's what makes it a little better.
Yes, nobody touched Merc's no-no spots this time. Merc appreciate that.
Last time I knew a guy that saw some orc no-no parts, goblin parts, balls cannon came out of a rocket shot at him, and I ain't talking. Yeah, that's no fun. I know that
Oh,
about.
you know about bomb guzzle? How you know about bomb guzzle?
Me interested in all sorts of technologies, and it's an interesting application of a surprise attack.
Last heroes, they wiped bomb guzzle right out. And now we have nice town that we building up. And with your food, we feed all of the townspeople. Very good for everyone. Very good for Junkville. What?
They're gonna work their asses off and eat this stuff. They're gonna want to be productive too. That's good. It's good.
We've been eating Kefak stew and Viscalian sausage for months. We need new food.
Did you tell me something? Did you mention a sausage?
Oh, yes.
Where me get
You can see right over here. We have this person used to be in Kefak Depot, but they set up their stand here now, and they sell sausages.
Rufus takes a beeline for it.
Can I ask you the question, please?
Oh yes, your voice worse than mine.
Everyone knows that you guys are well known for your Viscalian sausages, but what my modest dwarf friend doesn't want to ask is, do you happen to sell Absalin hot dogs? Is there perhaps a meat vendor that does that?
No, we only have Akatonian hot dogs. They're made from Kefags. They not very good. Merc no lie. That's why we eat these space shrooms. Mushrooms taste better than Akatonian hot dogs.
Sorry, Rufus, I tried. No Absalins here to be found.
I'm already have 15 hot dogs stuck in beard.
Here,
how you do that?
Me eating about 60 hot dogs and me ready for a Viscalian sausage. And so he goes over and gets a bunch of them.
Oh, get space peppers and onions on. Very tasty. You get hot or sweet onion or peppers. Merc prefers hot. Cass here prefers sweet. For the hot ones, give him indigestion.
Pussy, I'll take the hot ones.
Man, Constitution save? Well, no, I'm just kidding. Wrong game, anyways.
Fortitude.
Thank you, Agnes.
I'm here to help.
Okay. Pause the game. Dave just knew the name of the fucking save that I didn't know. Wow.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
It's learning. I officially retired.
It's definitely not the Maker's Mark degeneration.
I was just gonna say, yeah, you knew it. It was just buried under a gallon of Maker's Mark.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault. Maker's Mark. It's fucking delicious. Well, as you guys are standing there hanging out with them, you see like there's a group of them that are all fucking unloading all of this cargo. And it takes a while. You guys can help, or you can not. If you
we
want
don't do that
talking
anymore.
To Merc and Cash, I'm perfectly happy to continue doing Merc's voice as long as we need.
Agnes
want me to travel with you?
I was gonna say, Agnes being new to this territory and these types of creatures, she's interested. And normally she would do a life science check, but instead she's gonna just slowly, assuming that the slower she moves, the less he can see. She's gonna just slowly start reaching for his fucking package. Yeah, kinda. I'm invisible, but yeah, she's gonna slowly reach for Merc's little package.
Please no. You guys good heroes. Last heroes molest me so bad. We don't want that again.
Agnes is like, shh, 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 shh. It's a life science check. I'm a doctor.
I had so much fun fucking figuring out, like, there's all the random tables to figure out where how much BP, what the products are and shit like that. And it was vegetable products and it was Akaton, and I was like, okay, we're going back to Keyfac Depot. Merc and Kesh, alive and thriving again.
Because the nasty threesome made it happen. LLC doing business as the foursome, doing business as the formula.
But they finish unloading, and you guys are much richer than you were at the start.
Oh yeah. Let's get to the
Awesome.
nearest spaceport. Let's build this ship.
That shit's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
If you guys want to go through that now, we can do that live on air, because we're not going to be. I only have a little bit more that I'm going to do.
I think that'd be impossible. I got to do so much homework.
That's what I was also just going to say. We can fucking. You are on a planet. You have nothing going on right now. You have plenty of time to go shopping. You have plenty of time to spend BPs to increase your fucking ship. You got plenty of time to do whatever you want.
Whatever we want.
And honestly, that's probably a good place to end it.
I couldn't agree more, because it wouldn't be fun to research now. That's
Right.
now it gives us dark homework that's super fun.
End the recording and we can dork out live, or we can dork out off camera.
Word.
All right.
So thank you all for joining us.
Both of
Thank
you.
you guys for playing. Yeah, thank all of us that listen to it. Thank the 5 people that listen to this.
The only opinions that matter.
Good times, great oldies.
No doubt.
Here's to Maker's Mark.
Here's the Craig.
And here's to Burt Bridges.
No relation to Jeff or Bo Bridges by any means, just for the record.
Oh, it's their great grandson.
Space grandson. All right.
Space grandson.
I gotta go. Always end in a laugh.
That's the way to end it. Yeah, space grandson is a good cut.